Welcome to a new chapter of this series. That since the last time we've gone through some matches. We saw the match against Bolton, then a fully rotated side saw us go out from the Carabao Cup against Doncaster with a very poor defensive display, and the look that the players on the bench are not up to the standards of the rest of the squad, which means we should probably do a lot of changes, but we've not lost a match since then. After that, we beat Preston 4-2, then we drew against Fulham with some rotation, again when we didn't lose because we had some first teamers in the lineup in defense, like Sebastian Basson, who's doing well, and goalkeeper Felix Wildbald. We lacked the attack precision to finish our chances and score, and had trouble even making those chances. Then back to the starting team, to the first choice players. We beat Sunderland 3-1 away, followed by another match in which I had to rotate heavily because of injuries, and that was it. But we drew against Nottingham Forest, and finally, after a couple of weeks of international break, we beat Burton 2-0 despite keeping a lot of first teamers in the bench, because in 3 days we are going to play against Birmingham. As you can see up there, those results make us to be at the top of the table. We have La Soga second in goals scored, Samu Said and La Soga among the top 5, with Samu Said at the top among the best rated players, and Samu Said leads also the assists chart. Well, both La Saga and Samu Said are in second place, joined with other players in Players of the Match awards. We have nobody at the top of clean sheets or yellow cards, which the latter being obviously a good thing. In another good thing, we are one of the 2 teams that have not lost yet a match, the other being only 8th placed, which is Ipswich, who only won 2 of their 6 games. So in this game of today, we are facing Birmingham at home. Birmingham are 10th, and the other teams we faced are, I think, none in the top part of the table, so we've not had a proper test of the system against a difficult team. The starting team for this match has already been chosen because of the pre-match team talk. I've made a change that was shown in previous matches that could be a problem with ball retention and creating those chances, because the wingers, the wide players, often were too wide, were too far from the rest of the team, and many passes towards them from the center were being intercepted. So that is, we are going now to play a bit narrower than before, and that seemed to show in the previous match that we won even with our second choice players. with that, we are on to start the match. Well, one thing is Sebastian Basson is on a rotation status, while Alioski and Eileen are key player and first team respectively. Problem is, I think Cibioski or Sobitsky, I think are better choices for their positions. But I expect the both players, Eileen and Alioski, to complain about their lack of playing time. Another good piece of news that I haven't touched is that Gaetano Berardi is back from his injury, and I think he's our best right back. And again, he is not on first team status. A 4-2-3-1 against a 4-2-3-1 deep. I let the assistant choose the team talk and go into the match and kick off. I forgot, I've not played in a while. I updated the skin after the previous match, and I have not remembered that this skin has something I don't like, which it includes, so at this size it's not seen, the roles the enemy player, the rival player are using. I don't like that, but well, if I have to start doing it, this chapter won't be doing, and this match is already ongoing. I'm not going to be reloading just to solve that. See, we've had two chances. That was good. Another that was not so good. They made one shot on target, and they're attacking now. Wow, what a miss. So no, that was a terrible miss. That should have been a goal for them. See, the AI team also misses such clear chances as that. But people only remember them when it's their players that miss those chances. Well, finally we start with a game, a player for us starting, but it wasn't good. Let's hope we don't give up a goal in here, and so far now we might have a good counter attack. Let's see. Okay, got a yellow card, and this time we got the goal from the rebound with Pavel Cibitsky. An assist from Samu Saith. We're having too many shots that are not on target. In the Lasoga is not having a good match. Basson is on the verge between having a decent match and a bad match. They're the team that they are expected to prove a point today. I think I will go for that. I don't want to price them and risk them getting complacent, but I don't want either to make them nervous. With and avoid complacency. So I will listen to him, and since La Saga has reacted well, I will leave things like that. What I'm not sure is whether perhaps I should bring E01 O'Kane out. I think I will do that, because he's on a yellow, his rating is not very good. That icon to show this pop-up should be in the other, in the, what's the word, in the previous screen. Anita will pick his place because the central midfielder I have in the bench isn't very defensive. I could bring Wasim Bui, but his tackling is so bad, and Anita can do the defensive, the deep line playmaker, and Eiling will take his place. Damn it. Let's begin the second half, and I hope Anita doesn't get confused by this position. What a pity, that was a very good counter-attack. Basson looks tired. We get the second goal by Zbitsky. Very good, that gives us some calm for the rest of the match. Let's hope they don't get back. And you see, if those two players in the post hadn't been there, this goal would have been disallowed because of the offside. Basson is tired, so injured. Again, I shouldn't have left the training to the assistant during the pre-season. Now I'm plagued by injuries. I don't want to risk a player like Samu Said to be lost to an injury. He says he can play on, but look how his condition has dropped so much. And I'm betting you this should have at least an orange injury icon. So he's coming out. Let's make sure who is the player with the better vision to take his place, and it seems Kamal Rof is the player to choose, with Tyler Roberts to take his place, maybe, since he's a winger. Groth is better in that position. Or perhaps Jansen if he is in the match, but he was offside. Wasn't it? Yes, he was offside, I thought so. Oh yeah, I had Calvin Phillips, I missed him. Somehow I thought he was in the midfielder, that he could have done very well the playmaker. Still, nothing has come off badly because of that decision. And they lost a man to an injury. I missed that. In halftime, I forgot to look at some of the analysis screens that I thought I was going to do during the first half. And I also failed to say that in the between highlights that I'm going to remove that have been removed. Ipswich was losing 1-0 and they have lost their first match. Here 1-0. We end with a 2-0 win. They missed an excellent chance to score the first goal, and we were very lucky that we didn't need to come back from behind. The team behind us, Norwich, also won their game, so we keep the 2-point advantage over them, with the teams behind have a chance, but still just 3 points behind us. This is, with this new way of managing, my best start to a season in the Championship since I started playing the game in Football Manager 09. Looks calm, convinced. Nobody looks complacent, so in a cautious way, I'm very pleased with the result and your performance. Money scores above 7. None is bad. Just because everything is green doesn't mean this team talk has been very good. Sometimes so much green, especially when they are so extremely delighted, means a risk that I'm making them become complacent. And sometimes a red reaction means they will be hurt enough or feel anger enough that it will be driving them in the next match to perform better. And team talk match, so that is going to be all for today. As you could see above, our next rival are to be Millwall, who are at the bottom of the table and are less interesting rival than Birmingham was. And I didn't want to wait too much. It seems the matches against top teams are going to be bunched up towards the end of the first half of the season, and then probably also the end of the second half of the season. So if I am going to play a match against a team that is among the 6th top, then I will not be having an update in a too long time. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.